My heart is literally pounding outside of my chest for the recovery of my daughter.
It has been 58 days since Ann Johnson, who you just heard from there, talked to her daughter Joleen. Multiple police agencies, friends, and strangers have been searching for weeks.
They have been searching, and on Saturday, the FBI began combing through 2,700 tons of trash at the Cheshire Island landfill. That's in southeast Georgia. They are looking for any evidence they can find in Joleen's disappearance. And this afternoon, we got an update from both the FBI as well as the Nassau County Sheriff Bill Leeper on this very grueling, tedious search.
Our Nick Perot was there. And Nick, what did they tell you about the latest on this search?
Well, Heather, Anthony, good evening. This is something that can tell us that progress has been made in those 3 days. Again, searching for 12-hour shifts. We can tell you the Special Agent Charles Spencer of the FBI in Jacksonville here says progress has been made, but he wouldn't go into specifics exactly of what that means, if they found anything, or exactly, again, what he means by progress. But we can tell you again, searching that's going on back in this landfill here in southeast Georgia, going on since Saturday. Wanted to put this in perspective. They started with the size of a football field. But again, what they're looking for is a mere shopping bag, a plastic bag that they only saw, the only suspect, Kimberly Kessler, with that plastic bag and a small trash can, dumping it into a compactor that led them here to this landfill. That's all we have at this point. They haven't given us specifics on what they found. They can simply say this search has gotten smaller from the size of a football field. It's gotten smaller in size, and they'll continue their 12-hour search efforts.
They dump trash out. They send in an excavator or something that takes the trash and kind of crushes it and mixes it. That's why you don't see pictures with bags in it. And then they put a layer of soil on it. Then they layer in another layer of trash and soil on top of that and rip it up and shred it. But based on what we're seeing, we think we're getting close to the area, and we are hopeful we are going to be successful.
And back out here live, Nassau County Sheriff Bill Leeper says Kimberly Kessler, again, the only suspect, has been uncooperative, has not talked, and he as well is not ready at this point to release that information that he says the community will be shocked by, the details that believe Joleen Cummings is not alive. Keep it right here for the very latest as we continue to update this story. We're live in southeast Georgia. Nick Perot, First Coast News, on your side.
Nick, thank you. And First Coast News is your #1 source for the latest information, the Joleen Cummings case. For more information, just go to our website, firstcoastnews.com.